Good morning, my dear subscribers. You're welcome to Sunlight Grant channel, where we give you the latest of the UAAG disbursement funding. In case you're new on my channel, please don't forget to click on the notification bell and subscribe. In case we drop new videos, you'll be highly updated. Thank you.
That we deliver this just before we go to bed. In case you have one or two you need to hold on to, we have this update for you. And just we know that our expectation is between, based on information source we had before, is expected to be between Thursday and I think Friday or thereabout for the returning of the IMF team from Kenya. So, but with this information at our disposal, I'm going to get this across to us, what was said here, and this is coming from OSIM. All right, this says the IMF team is indeed wrapping up its Kenya disbursement, and it is expected to head to Nigeria shortly. It seems there was a slight delay in the IMF team's schedule, which has pushed back their arrival in Nigeria to Saturday. I beg your pardon. So in other words, the expectation we were having before, which was supposed to be they returning today and or Friday, has been shifted by one day, expand. So it would be not today or tomorrow, but on Saturday, according to this report from OSIM, that it has been pushed back, the arrival has been pushed back in Nigeria till Saturday. But then we have, however, they are expected to wrap things up tomorrow, which is Friday, and then head to Nigeria on Saturday. I think this information is very important coming right now, so that the expectation of the people would not be against tomorrow or Friday, but on Saturday. All right, so they're expected to head back to Nigeria on Saturday. Then further to that, it said that the IMF's disbursement to Kenya is part of its fund facility and arrangements, which aim to support Kenya's economic reform agenda. And the team's visit to Kenya has been focused on accurate disbursement. And then once the IMF team arrives in Nigeria, they would focus on the Nigeria disbursement. And this fund would be a huge blessing to the country's economic reform program, which includes measures to enhance microeconomic stability, to improve fiscal discipline, and promote inclusive growth. Then the excitement is building up, and it's like the anticipation for the UAAG Apostle Ken Nwakama disbursement is reaching a fever pitch in Nigeria, with celebrations already on the way. So let us keep our fingers crossed that everything goes smoothly and the disbursement brings the expected benefits to those who are waiting. He added that, to be honest, I'm envisioning a brighter future for Nigeria, where the struggles of the past will be replaced by prosperity and growth. And the idea that the masses' investment will transform the economy is a testament to the potential for collective action and grassroots initiatives to drive positive change. My words are a beacon of hope and optimism, inspiring others to stay committed to working toward a better tomorrow for all Nigerians. It is our collective birthright to appreciate Apostle Professor Ken Nwakama, the IMF team, the CBN for a job well done. Yeah, so for more expansive explanation to us, it is said that the IMF is playing a critical role in supporting the economic stability and development through its financial assistance programs. And the current disbursement of IMF to Kenya is marking a significant milestone in the economic reform strategies of these nations. And this movement, specifically the movement of funds, is part of the broader structural adjustment and financial stabilization measures that is designed to enhance economic resilience and improve the fiscal discipline and also promote growth, inclusive growth within the populace. So understanding this disbursement of IMF, the disbursement to Kenya is executed under the fund facility arrangements, which is aimed to provide the financial support to countries that are undergoing economic transitions or facing some fiscal challenges. And the support in itself typically comes with conditions that ensures that recipients that the recipient countries adopt the policies that will strengthen their economic fundamentals, such as we have the likes of the budget deficit reduction, the transparency in financial governance, then the foreign exchange improvement management. Then we talk about boosting the investors' confidence and then attracting foreign capital studies. So for Kenya, the IMF's financial assistance is expected to help to stabilize their economy, and particularly in managing debt obligations and funding capital or crucial government programs. And the completion of this phase is signaling to us that the Kenyan government has met the necessary benchmarks that is set by the IMF, and allowing the team to shift its focus now to Nigeria. I think that is a step in the positive direction. A plus for that is a step in the positive direction. So the Nigerian disbursement and economic reforms, knowing that Nigeria is one of the Africa's largest economy, and Nigeria is facing a unique economic challenges that make the arrival of the IMF team very significant and important. And the Nigerian government has been undertaking various fiscal and monetary policies that is aimed at stabilizing the naira, which is our currency, and curbing inflation and also promoting job creations. So the IMF's disbursement in Nigeria is expected to, as a matter of fact and urgency, inject some measure of liquidity into critical sectors, such as the agriculture, the manufacturing, and the technologies. Then it's also meant to strengthen the foreign reserves to stabilize the naira in the foreign exchange market, which we know that has been dwindling a couple of years now. But then for stability, that is why this disbursement in Nigeria is expected to profile. Then it also supports infrastructure projects that will drive long-term economic development within the country. Then it's expected to enhance financial inclusions and also social programs that is targeted towards poverty reduction. So you could see how very important this particular shift is. So this injection of funds is more than just the financial aid. As we speak, it's an endorsement of Nigeria's economic policies and a sign of confidence in the country's ability to implement necessary reforms. Very important. The broader impact of all of this is that there is a hope for a new era and a new season. The excitement surrounding the IMF's involvement in Nigeria right now reflects a deeper longing for economic transformation. And many Nigerians view this disbursement as a catalyst for change within their jurisdiction. And this symbolizes that there's a possibility of a shift from economic hardship to a future of prosperity for every singular subscriber of this grant. The anticipation mirrors the emotions that is tied to other major financial initiatives like the UAAG Sanctuary Wealth Multipurpose Foundation disbursement, which also holds promise for financial empowerment at the grassroots levels. So it's a proof to the power of collective economic action and how the global financial institutions, national governments, and ordinary citizens will contribute to the broader goal of economic recovery. So for Nigeria, this means a lot for us. It actually means we are creating a future where investments in key sectors will translate into job creations, and business expansions, sustainable growth development will also be one of major course. So we call for a continued commitment. While the IMF's assistance is undoubtedly beneficial to the economy, true economic transformation requires responsibility governance, strategic investment, and national unity among us within the grant ecosystem, within our borders. The funds must be utilized efficiently to ensure long-term benefits rather than short-term relief within the country. And this moment is serving as both a celebration of progress and a reminder of the ongoing work needed to build a prosperous Nigeria, one Nigeria. And the message of optimism and appreciation that is directed toward the IMF, the CBN, and other financial stakeholders is not just about gratitude right now. It's about acknowledging the fact that a collective effort needed to turn the economic policies into tangible improvements in the lives of millions of Nigeria. On a final note, on a final thought, this is a pivotal moment in Nigeria's economic journey. We hope that this will meet action. Yes, for the IMF support, combined with grassroots enthusiasm and structured economic policies, lays the groundwork for a new era of prosperity for us. However, the real impact will depend on how effectively these funds are managed, the accountability of policymakers, and the resilience of the Nigerian people in driving sustainable development programs. This is more than just financial aid. It's an economic opportunity to reshape Nigeria's economic destiny. It has to be, and we are thanking God for this. It's a step in the positive direction. We hope that all of these paraphernalias will result into the glorification of Nigeria and all her borders, so that by the time this fund finally lands, none of us will revert back to the old days of covetousness. But we shall all be filled, we shall all be blessed, we shall all be satisfied with new wine. So shall it be. This is Prince's Channel, a channel with legitimacy of information. In case you are bereft of information, just right here, come here. We are waiting for you to light on all the information you needed at a time like this, so that you will not be bereft of information as it is necessary for us. All right, this is where we're drawing the curtain for this night commentary, and until we come your way again, possibly tomorrow, as long as there's an update, we promise to divulge to you. And don't touch the dial. Before then, if you are new, subscribe. If you're a returning individual, thank you very much for supporting us. Your support is like a lifeblood to the development of this channel, where we get regular updates on a regular basis. So thank you very much, and I wish you a very restful night. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.